Now, you've got the degree, but how much experience do you now need before someone will give you your first full-time job? Internships, traineeships, industry projects, they can help graduates stand out. But in a competitive labour market, even that may not be enough. Gladys Wee tells us why.
For fresh graduates, qualifications still matter, but when employers are choosing among candidates with similar degrees, they are also looking for signs that someone is ready for the workplace.
I think it's becoming a strong differentiator. I wouldn't say that it is replacing qualifications. When we look for candidates, we look for people with other indicators of when they're actually ready to join the workforce.
That expectation may be rising. Employers are hiring more carefully, while AI can now perform some tasks traditionally given to junior staff. For some students, that competition begins long before they graduate. NUS undergraduate Lim Sing Xuan started her first internship at 17. She has now completed 7.
So now that we are in year 4, I still see people trying to cram in one final internship, just trying to hope that the internship will convert into a job. So my friends, some of them who have multiple internships by the way, they have to try for even more internships to find a conversion. But for me personally, my worry was that I wouldn't have the right internship in my hand when I graduate.
That can fuel an internship arms race, where students feel pressure to accumulate more because their peers are doing the same. But more internships do not necessarily mean better prospects.
I think they're kind of creating a very unrealistic kind of view of thinking that they want to pile up that experience through internships, because internships are very short. You may not get the chance to dig in deeper in terms of experiences, right? And also taking into fact that each student may not have the same access to opportunities.
Fresh graduates may also be competing with workers who already have several years on the job after restructuring or retrenchment. So a few months of internship or traineeship experience can help without necessarily putting them on equal footing. What matters too is what they actually gain from that experience. For Sing Xuan, that includes learning how to communicate and represent an organization in a workplace.
There was nobody to actually teach you how to change or adjust your way of speaking. And in doing the internships, working with external stakeholders is even harder since you're representing the company rather than just yourself.
But that leaves fresh graduates with a basic dilemma. Employers value experience, yet someone first has to give them the chance to gain it.
I want a job, but I don't have experience. So you must give me a job in order for me to gain that experience.
The share of graduates who started working within 6 months of their final exams has been on a downtrend. Programs such as GRIT and the Overseas Markets Immersion Program offer fresh graduates another route to gain industry exposure. But experience cannot guarantee a job, especially when they may be competing with people who already have years of it. So, how much experience should reasonably be expected before someone has even landed their first full-time job? And how much responsibility should employers take for giving young workers that first chance?